Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including ATL FM Cape Coast, Might FM Tamale, Bewa Radio Yendi, and in Kiligi FM Boli. Get radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, beginning today, access to care at the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital may be challenging as doctors strike due to being forcefully evicted from their accommodations.
So we thought it wise that if you are being evicted, the unanimous decision was to lay down our tools by 6 a.m. and then go and look for accommodation.
But the Ashanti Regional Minister disputes the claims.
So if I hear somebody say that we've given him 1 week to vacate his bungalow or something, they should produce the letter.
Also, Joy News' investigations reveal how first-year students of some senior high schools across the country were forced to eat one specific meal for lunch and supper for an entire term due to acute shortage of food.
It's unfortunate our food is not enough. As said and I've told you earlier, we have no food at the schools, and the master is in Accra now fighting for food.
We'll bring you details of ourselves of our upcoming hotline documentary, Empty Plates, the Free Senior High School Promise We Have Business, and later spectators of Africa Games go to YouTube despite free entry.
It was only 4 players and 1 coach. No spectators came with us. They were expecting, and they are watching it on YouTube.
Details of these and more with me shortly, please say. The Konfanochi Teaching Hospital faces a triple threat, with mounting pressure due to inadequate facilities to cater to patients from 8 regions, risk power disconnection over unpaid bills, and now a doctor strike due to perceived forceful eviction from their accommodations within the hospital premises at Danyame. Now access to consultants and specialist doctors will be unavailable as they refuse to work until government intervenes. My colleague Nana Boachi Yadom has the rest of the story.
The doctors on Tuesday concluded on the industrial action to demand their bungalows despite claims that it has been sold out. Dr. Michael Leet is the president of the Cath Doctors Association.
This has been ongoing for about a year now. Some of our doctors have been given notices to evict their accommodation units within a week. Some have had their water supply cut off. Some have been walled in.
According to him, the doctors at the hospital will lay down their tools to seek access to their accommodation.
We have close to about 20-something doctors plus other staff of the Konfanochi and other doctors from other hospitals. The unanimous decision was to lay down our tools.
Meanwhile, the Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei Mensah says the allegation of ejection are untrue.
If I hear somebody say that we've given him 1 week to vacate his bungalow or something, they should produce the letter so that we know the author of that letter. And also we've had agreement with the contractors that before they move anybody, they have to rent a place for the person for a period of 2 years.
My colleague Nana Boachi Adam with that story. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health is set to engage the Electricity Company of Ghana later today regarding warnings to disconnect power to some 91 health facilities within a 72-hour lifeline over a 261 million cedi debt. The ministry's public relations officer, Jacob Ofei, warns of devastating effects if ECG should carry through their threat.
Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Tamale Teaching Hospital, all of them are their agencies on their own. And so in their own capacity, they have made a lot of move and negotiations. Both parties are supposed to meet, and after the negotiations, we will be able to know how best we can meet ECG halfway or whichever ways, so that we are able to avoid such disconnections that have already been planned.
Meanwhile, Head of Revenue Protection at the ECG, Grace Gashon, maintains that the 72-hour lifeline issued to the health facilities stands.
The issue is that they are owing us, just like you asked. They are owing us and we want to collect our money. We've notified them earlier, and so now we have served them with the final demand notice, which expires in 72 hours. After 72 hours, we have the last option of disconnecting them.
You had Head of Revenue Protection at the ECG, Grace Gashon. Now, first-year students of some senior high schools across the country were left with no option than to eat one specific meal for lunch and supper throughout the term due to an acute shortage of food. This is coming up in our latest Hotline documentary, Empty Plates, the Free Senior High School Promise, which highlights the grim picture of quantity and quality of food that is served thousands of students on various campuses. Here are excerpts of the documentary.
Here in the Central Region, the harsh reality comes to life. A dining hall prefect, Sambali, informs first-year students of the insufficient food supply. Their meals are reduced to simple, often nutritionally inadequate options. This situation is not unique to the Central Region, but is echoed across schools in other regions.
It's unfortunate that our food is not enough. As said, have told you earlier, we have no food at the stores. And the master is in Accra now, fighting for food for our own benefit. So we are pleading with you to manage the little here. And we promise you very soon there will be enough food for us so that we can all enjoy ourselves. Thank you.
You had excerpts of Empty Plates, the Free Senior High School Promise. It will be airing on Monday, March 18 on Joy FM Super Morning Show at 8:30 a.m. and the Joy News Channel at 8:30 p.m. Now, the Electoral Commission says it has abandoned the decision to make the Ghana card the sole document for voter registration ahead of this year's elections. The EC had drafted fresh legislation for Parliament's consideration. It left the House deeply divided at the pre-laying stage, with the NDC side vowing to resist it. Speaking on PM Express last night, Director of Electoral Services at the EC, Dr. Stribo Kweku, said the Commission will only reintroduce the legislation when there is consensus on the matter.
Anybody in the Commission who appreciates the system will want us to roll out the control registration. And the control registration is tangent on the use of the Ghana card. So anytime that Ghanaians are satisfied that a lot of the Ghana card has been produced and almost everybody has gotten it, it will be rolled out, because that is what we will be happy rolling out with the continuous registration. So for 2024, it will not, but it's not dead.
Away from that, patronage for the ongoing Africa Games has remained significantly low in spite of attempts by the local organizing committee to whip up public interest. The local organizing committee yesterday waived fees for tickets except for VIP seats in order to encourage the general public to watch the competitions at the various sporting centers. However, checks by Joy News reveals they are opting for the internet. My colleague Kenneth JC told some of the centers and now reports.
The 13th African Games being hosted in Accra is yet to catch the attention of many Ghanaians. Contrary to estimations that the game would attract about 2.2 billion global viewership, most of the games are usually played with little or no spectators in sight. Further checks also reveal that some of the participating athletes and officials from other African countries say they traveled without spectators, with some traveling to the games almost entirely on their own budgets.
It was only 4 players and 1 coach. No spectators came with us. They were expecting, and they are watching it on YouTube.
We got some funds. Someone raised the fund for us in USA and buy for us the ticket and the accommodation because he wanted us to be here. And it was a long journey, like 10 hours from Kinshasa to here.
With a slew of challenges that have confronted the games since it began, the local organizing committee says they are not to blame, as most of the works on the games were outsourced to private companies.
It will be difficult to punish somebody you have outsourced to help you. Okay. If the ambulance services were within the remit of the LOC, if they were an agency under the LOC, then we can say that you did your job wrongly.
Kenneth Jesse's report bringing us to the end of the bulletin. In our top story beginning today, access to care at the Komfo Teaching Hospital may be challenging as doctors strike due to being forcefully evicted from their accommodations. I am Mamiesi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
talk about going to Imperial for our motor insurance today.
Share, are you the one to remind me? I am at Imperial already.
What?
I told you about their motor insurance promo, right?
Yeah.
This time it is reloaded, my brother.
Wow.
Imperial General is saying, come insure with them from now till the end of April and get yourself handsome rewards. 4 coupons, special souvenirs, gift vouchers, and many, many more. And here's the catch. During this reward period, your motor insurance policy will give you an automatic 1-year life insurance cover, my brother. And now you can also get brand new tires and other car accessories as well. It is really reloaded. Everybody qualifies. Just insure your car and you are done.
Hey, Charlie, I hear I can even do it online and still get my reward.
Oh yes, don't slow. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577 667 436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our socials. T's and C's apply. Imperial General Assurance. Solid protection.
Millennium Insurance has enhanced its motor insurance policy cover to make life more comfortable for you, our valued clients, and in the event of vehicle breakdown whilst on the road. To ensure your safety and that of your vehicle, Millennium Insurance will ensure that your broken down vehicle is towed to a safe place within 1 hour of call and 30 kilometers radius from the place of breakdown. This service is absolutely free. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner, is on standby to be of service to you. Contact us now on 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821, 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
You know, Papa, see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa!
Bobo, so how your engine now?
It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Charlie, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that?
Yes, so
somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched.
Sancho Panzapa.
Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Sorry. Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Only basic bank at your service. We've got what you need for your business and family. Whatever you need, you can call on us. Only basic bank. Only basic bank is for all. We've got the best of service for you. Whatever you need, you can count and call on us. Only basic bank. Da 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 da. Only basic bank.
At your service.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later.
Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack?
There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project or demand, choose Syntex tank.
Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168. Kumasi 0505 555 666 or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
You know, every time I think, oh, finally, my blood pressure medicine is working. Something new.
Something new. Huh?
So now, Laila Abubakar of ECG is telling us that it's not load shedding, so they won't give us a timetable.
Yeah, apparently there's doomsday going on.
Do you know what that is like? That's kind of like how do I even? What example should I give? So you go to the supermarket and they tell you that the item that you bought, there's no discount on it, so they won't give you a rubber bag. Right? The rubber bag is something that should come because you bought items and you need something to carry your items. You should get that anyway.
Yeah.
But they are giving you a condition for which reason they won't give you the rubber bag. And it's the same thing here. You are taking my light away.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever the reason may be, whether it's your transformers or your transmitters or whatever the reason is, you are depriving me of power I have paid for.
And
the least you can do is tell me when this will happen.
I mean, if there are repair works, you should know when you're doing it, and then be able to inform the people at this point in time we are going to be doing this work here, and so you would not have light.
To tell me that it's not load shedding, so you won't give me a timetable. What kind of horrific customer service is that? And look, and I say this with my full chest because it is on this same show that we praise ECG when their customer service is good.
Mm-hmm.
On the same show. So I think everyone can understand that we are being quite objective here when we say that this is abysmal.
And like
we
you
are
say,
your customers.
It's a service you're rendering to customers, and you owe them that at least. Yeah.
Simpliciter. To hear that coming from, I mean, I am disappointed. I am deeply disappointed. These are people that I quite like and respect. And I think they've been doing a good job of managing that sector, better than before, certainly. And we have praised them for it right here on the show. I mean, what a way to destroy your goodwill.
Or could it be the fear that there would be the perception of doomsday?
Who cares? I paid for the light. You can't give it to me. And you say you won't even give me a timetable so that I can save my products that you are destroying every day. My medicine in my fridge, my electronics that you are spoiling. You won't give me a timetable so I can save them, even though I am paying you to give me light. The 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. Shall we do the Joy Business Report?
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some good news in them.
Maybe.
Yeah. You don't sound optimistic. Either way, we have Omni Basic Bank to thank. And they say they are at your service.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Cocoa Board fears high temperatures as a result of climate change will affect the country's production target. Also, more commercial banks receive support from Ghana Financial Stability Fund to boost their recapitalization as GCB Bank records more than 1 billion cedi profit. Also, Energy Strategist urges government to tread cautiously in its attempt to attract more foreign direct investments into the oil sector as it awaits an international court ruling on the tax charge against Tullow Oil by GRA. Details coming up. Thanks for being with us. My name is Darryl Kwao. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidua on KT Radio. Cocoa Board fears the current weather condition as a result of climate change may affect the country's cocoa production target. According to its chief executive, Joseph Boyne Edu, the country is likely to experience a marginal change in the product quality if the challenge persists. In recent times, the Ghana Meteo Agency has warned of extreme dry weather conditions in some parts of the country. The industry has also been impacted heavily by illegal mining activities. Mr. Boyne Edu tells Joy Business the situation calls for a strategy to reduce the impact on cocoa production.
The Harmattan came in severely. And these are all the work of El Nino. And we have had one of the severest Harmattans of recent times. There too, when we have excessive Harmattan, the cocoa definitely responds to that. And the effect is that you lose flowers and so on and so forth. So both ways, our cocoa farms have been affected by the extremes of the weather conditions caused by El Nino. Excessive rains and then excessive dryness. And definitely it's going to affect production. But it's only come to exacerbate an existing systemic problem.
Chief Executive of Cocoa Board, Joseph Boyne Edu. Turning to some banking sector news, small commercial banks are receiving support from the Ghana Financial Stability Fund to help them recapitalize. Here's George Affe with more.
2 commercial banks have received support from the Ghana Financial Stability Fund in the form of bonds that is expected to help them recapitalize, or let's say meet the new levels that is expected to be proposed by the Bank of Ghana. It's coming after a similar one was extended to Consolidated Bank Ghana, which received more than 2 billion Ghana cedis in recapitalization bonds. Consolidated Bank was the first commercial bank to receive this support from the fund. The 2 commercial banks that their support have already been concluded are all local banks. This brings the number of banks that have received support through this route to 3. However, the number of banks that will benefit from this support could increase to 6 by the end of this month. The 3 other banks that are currently in the process of finalizing their documentations could receive support from the Ghana Financial Stability Fund by the end of this month. Joy Business also understands that all these institutions are local banks. The Financial Stability Fund was established by the government of Ghana to support banks and other financial institutions hit badly by the Domestic Direction Program. Support that has come in so far were all from the government of Ghana, as the other component, or $300 million from the World Bank, is yet to come on board to support the operations of the Ghana Financial Stability Fund.
George Affe with that report. Meanwhile, a strong growth in GCB Bank's interest income the last quarter of last year pushed its profit for 2023 to record levels. The bank recorded a profit of more than 1 billion cedis. It's coming after some challenging times last year, as it recorded a loss of 555 million cedis due to the domestic debt exchange program. It mobilized more than 21 billion cedis in deposits last year. Still in the banking industry, Absa Bank Ghana has promised to collaborate with key stakeholders within the SME space to facilitate trade for export. According to its Marketing and Corporate Relations Director, Nana Isifwa Tamaklo, the move is to intensify efforts geared towards building the capacity of SMEs. She was speaking at a media briefing on the launch of Absa Bank's new brand repositioning.
We are still lending to our SME sector at 10%. Because we want to support this sector. It's the engine behind our economy, and therefore it's very important to us. And also the fact that we want to continue empowering that sector is one of the reasons why we are supporting women-led businesses. And some of them are actually taking advantage of the export market as well. It's not nascent. There are quite a lot of our women who are in SME who are already in the export business. But I think our ability to scale them up with the 10% is encouraging some of them to expand their businesses, to move into export and take advantage of the corridor as far as I'm concerned.
Nana Isifwa Tamaklo is Marketing and Corporate Relations Director at Absa Bank Ghana. Now, some stakeholders in the tax sector have advocated a review of the tax exemptions law to block loopholes that may encourage abusers. The tax exemptions law was passed to encourage private sector growth through tax holidays, which are expected to eventually lead to economic growth. Speaking to Joy Business, tax analyst Francis Timoboy said recent disagreements amongst parliamentarians on the application of the law calls for a review to reduce corruption.
if you look at the objective of granting tax exemption, they are supposed to stimulate certain sectors of the economy or promote investment, or sometimes even support low-income groups. But where we see in its implementation a possible abuse, then clearly that is a loss of revenue to the government. So any amendment that is being contemplated should address this possible abuse that the law, grants to some people. So that we ensure that it is not abused. When we grant you the tax exemption, we expect that there should be some benefit that is derived. But if in the end the benefits that we are deriving does not really, support the tax laws that we have lost, then clearly it is not a good thing.
Tax analyst Francis Timoboy there. Now, energy strategist Dr. Yusuf Suleiman has urged government to tread cautiously in its attempt to attract more foreign direct investments into the oil sector. The advice is coming after it awaits an international court ruling by the middle of this year on the almost $400 million tax charge against Tullow by the Ghana Revenue Authority. Tullow has, in the meantime, indicated its preparedness to engage government in resolving the tax charge by GRA. Dr. Yusuf Suleimana has been reacting to these developments.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's why I didn't want it to go into the international terrain. I said we need the money, but we need to tread cautiously, just to not to send wrong signals to the international space that Ghana is going after their investors. We don't have to let them. We don't have to let it look that way. And I believe that, like I said, the players know that. So the bet that high time we resolve this amicably between these two players, the better. Other than that, the supposed wrong signals are there, and I'm just telling you that there is capital display in the international space with respect to investment to the world of hydrocarbon. You will need to do a lot more to get people to invest into the portfolio because the stakes are simply too high, and it's not continuing well.
Energy strategist Dr. Yusuf Suleiman. Now, Ghana's economy is projected to expand by 3.5% in 2024. This senior partner of AB and David Africa, David Ofosudote, wants indigenous businesses to upgrade the operations to meet increasing consumer demands. He spoke to Joy Business on the sidelines of Standard Chartered Bank's launch of a Future of Trade report on AfTA in Africa.
Africa is becoming very, very urbanized, and with urbanization comes a change in pattern of demand. And I see a trend where urbanized food, in terms of the way it is packaged, the way it is delivered, is trending. And that's a big opportunity. There's a study that shows that this is already running well into over 10 billion in terms of the potential of the market across Africa. And I think Ghanaian businesses who are in this area must begin to look at how they upskill first and foremost and upgrade his ability to meet the demands of the customer. And
David Ofosudote, senior partner at AB and David Africa. Now, as part of a 60th anniversary celebration, Unilever Ghana PLC has launched a Mansan Achedia promotion to reward consumers having remained loyal to the Key Soap brand. In 1963, a multi-purpose bar soap, Key Soap, was introduced onto the Ghanaian market. In the last 6 decades, consumers have been witness to the attributes as Amansan Boafo through affordability and value. Speaking at the launch in Tema, Managing Director of Unilever Ghana PLC, George Osuansa, said, Key Soap Amansan Achedia promotion is to reward consumers to create moments of joy and celebration.
Today marks a new beginning, a moment to rekindle the essence of Key Soap and to forge deeper connections with the brand into the future. Thank you all most sincerely for being part of this journey. Together, let's embrace the future with enthusiasm, not just the future for Key Soap, the future for all of us, be it in our personal lives, in our family lives, in our relationships, just as Key has done over the years and will continue to do.
That was Managing Director of Unilever Ghana PLC, George Osuansa. Now, hard up and looking for some money to support her education, Emanuela Light Amwa decided to venture into business. It was nothing sophisticated, a simple idea to make and sell the popular Ghanaian snack Kuli Kuli. But it's just a part of a bigger dream to promote Ghanaian snacks. Her story today on the Joy Business Van.
Kuli Kuli, Adunle, or Atupupui, depending on which part of the country you hail from, is made from peanuts or cornmeal. It is a popular snack in Ghana, Nigeria, Benin, and northern Cameroon.
The Northerners call it Kuli Kuli, the Gans call it Adunle, and the Evers call it Atupupui. So Atupupui basically means dried stick. because of the nature of the snack. It's dried and it looks like a stick. Yes.
Having figured out an idea for packaging, Ella took her products to campus.
So I got the idea to go look for a nice paper pouch and then like this to do it. So I did, and then I took a sample to school. I took about 10, and shockingly they bought it. Like they bought it at a go, and at the time I was selling it for 5 cedis. Yeah, so they bought it, and that really encouraged me to start the business.
From 10 packs, Ella is now able to do as many as 200 packs a week.
Alright, full story airing at 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, 5 p.m. on Business Live on the Joy News channel. Don't miss it. Let's check the markets as we conclude this morning. On the commodity market, crude oil selling at $82 a barrel. Gold went up marginally to open trading at $2,159 an ounce. Cocoa selling at $7,049 a ton after going up by $300. On the currency market, the dollar going for 13 cedis 8 pesos, pound 16 cedis 38 pesos. Also, the euro going for 14 cedis 8 pesos. There's more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. The Super Morning Show continues with Kojo Yankson. Hopefully, he's more calm.
I was listening to the Kuli Kuli story and it cheered me up. I love Kuli
Ghana
Kuli.
month, yeah.
Yes, I
So,
love Kuli Kuli.
yeah, spotlight on.
I like the ever name for it. I don't know if I heard it right.
Atipupui
Atipupui or something like that. Oh, so sexy. I know Ati means stick or tree, right? Pupui I've never heard before. It's such a cute word.
Who can help us
Atipupui?
here? Pupui.
I would have liked to ask Mama B, but
Mama B, where is she?
I want a trusted source. So we'll leave it at that.
God.
All right. Let's get our inspirational song on. And by the way, today we were saved from catastrophe. Samuel Imbura wanted us to play Who Born You by Mistake as our inspirational song. Instead, we decided to go with Medan by Joe Metal.
Okay.
I think we made a better choice.
Yeah, better choice.
Yeah. You see.
Yesterday you failed Dagme. Today you want to fail this one too.
Did you come to work because of me?
Hey. Doesn't he normally?
I do. I won't tell you.
Hey.
Yes.
And you won't tell us. Yo, we here.
Even what you're saying is confusing.
Exactly. You're not even saying it right.
But you are not teaching
me. I won't go there.
You won't teach me how to say it. Regional ambassador.
What is what is Atifufi for this?
No, he says wee.
Atifufi. Anyway, I understand that it's another word for kuli, which is something I really like.
No, but she has to pass the test. Why? I mean, at some point she should be mastering one. If not Dangme, it should be what they call it ever.
Be a jack of one trade. Trade.
Just one. We are not insisting on all.
Anyway, hello Raymond.
Hi, how are you doing, my
Not
dear
bad.
friend?
I hear you spent some time in the costume department this morning before you came into the
I had
studio.
to relocate my ironing department to the office because of the good deeds of the electricity company of Ghana and their friends.
Yes, and Leila Abubakar says this is not what's it called, load shedding, so they won't give you a
I
timetable.
have a lot of things to say later on the show because in this country today we're being told that it is Doom CSA. Years ago it was Doom So. I don't care about how you want to name it. All I care about is that I have lights in my house all the time because I pay for it.
That is all.
And today we are consistently making reference to happenings 10, 12, 8 years ago. How low can we go as a country? The same country that blamed John Mahama for Doomso, the same people that even when in 2016 John Mahama said, I had fixed Doomso, they told him that you don't create a problem and fix it and expect credit. Today, they can blame John Mahama for even what we are going through today and say
and call it Doom
in John Mahama's time it was Doomso, in our time it's Doom CSA.
You see why it is even more disrespectful now? Because we don't have a load shedding timetable. We've studied. There is a pattern.
Yes.
You go off at a certain time. I went off 2 days ago. I am off this morning as we speak. It went off at 5 a.m. Tell me
that
there
is the
is
minute
no pattern.
your transformer became overloaded.
Look,
And you insist that you will not give me a timetable. Why?
No.
At 5:55 a.m., while we were introducing the program, someone sent me a message. Reporting from Tem and Abokobi, the light went off at 5 a.m. Good morning to the Super Morning Show team.
You see?
Now, when I got here, we went off. By the time you get home, you're on.
Yeah.
Then others would go off at night. I don't care what you want to call it. What I care about the most is that my lights are on. And let's stop the disrespect in this country. That today, we can actually
at some point
sit on air, look in the face of persons and tell them that, well, what we are going through is this. Let us stop the disrespect. Customers of ECG deserve better. Look, PURC released their report. Even payments to, how do you call it? As part of the cash waterfall mechanism, ECG could not meet it.
I was about to say this morning
and
that
they say it's not their fault.
In any proper state, Leila Abubakar will not be having a job this morning. That's if they care. But it appears not to be Leila's problem alone. It appears to be an entire system with the minister even supporting such claims.
Yes.
So I'm not sure whose head we should be calling for now.
No,
because see, it was disrespectful enough to say to MFR Pao that I don't know where you live. Where I live, there is power.
Can you imagine?
As somebody who works for the electricity company of Ghana,
not only works for them, speaks for them.
Yes,
speaks for them.
At least you see, this is what you say to people on jovial levels in that kind of engagement, in proper communication when there is a crisis. People like that have no business. She should be sitting in some office somewhere. They are all sucking her. But the minister is also repeating the same thing. Yes, but why does the terminology matter? We don't have power. That's the most important part.
Look, guys, we'll come back to this. I have
and
a
we
lot
will
to say.
we will share what the minister said as well. We'll
And
talk
we-
about
lot
it
to
later.
say.
We need the PURC to step in this matter.
And the Energy Commission.
There should be a load shedding timetable.
Yes, we need that one
Yeah.
so that we can plan. So, I mean, Raymond would not wake up expecting to have electricity power to iron and not have power.
Look, I told you about Mampong yesterday, right? Mampong, where they had their lights were off for 13 hours from Monday night into Tuesday morning. Well, the lights went off again. In fact, the lights went off at 7 p.m. on Monday, came back on mid-morning yesterday, so that was the 13-hour one.
Yeah.
Then it went off at dawn. That's 5 a.m.
Today.
Yes.
So we're
And
on the
it's still
same
off.
schedule then.
And
We're
it's still
on
off.
the same schedule.
But
Yeah.
apparently it's a transformer. Your transformer and Mampong transformer.
Which transformer?
They are friends.
Which transformer? So on Monday when we had to shed some 500 megawatts, it was a transformer.
It was your transformer.
It was a
yeah.
transformer.
You see, so
No,
it's
but we know that,
blatant
see-
lies. Blatant lies. And you see, at the very least, as a government official, if you are caught in a lie, you should quit.
Yeah.
If you are caught in a lie, you should quit. And I'm sorry, we verified. We know people who work at ECG besides you, Leila Abu Eka. We know people who work there. And when our lights go off, we know who to call. Engineers in different parts of the country are telling us Gridco has taken their light. Gridco is shedding load. And you are telling us it's not load shedding. So you won't give us timetable. You know what? Let this not be about us and how we feel. This show is for you. Call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. Tell us where you are, whether you have lights or not. How is this affecting you? When you are told that they won't give you a timetable because it's not load shedding, how do you feel? When they say it is doom CSC, how do you feel? Listen to your energy minister. Listen to him.
So when it comes to electricity, we've been challenged for some time. Before His Excellency got into office, we faced a situation where we literally have 3 days of 1 day or half day of electricity.
Is that what you call Dumso?
That is the only Ghanaian.
That's the only Ghanaian word I know.
But we moved from Dumso, rather. We moved from Dumso. We are at the situation called DUCC. But we also have 88.75 electricity access rate to the country. Huge country. And we are starting to feel the effect of taking electricity to almost all the nooks and crannies of the country.
That's your energy minister. Call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. All right? They say it's Doom CSC. It's not Doom so. So they won't give you a timetable. That's what your service provider has told you. ECG's communication director, manager, officer,
external communications manager.
Says that they won't give you a timetable. So somebody says, yeah, my chalk and there, yeah, my chalk china. Somebody too says, yeah, my timetable and there, yeah, my timetable china. And you are the Ghanaian stuck in the middle. Justice is in Teshi. Good morning, my brother Justice. How are you?
Good morning, Black.
Tell us where you are and the situation
I
there.
am at Teshi. My main country,
Okay.
I ate too much. Black, you ate too much. I did a cow and Sunday, they are in my. And I did about concert had you say, yeah, more car said, yeah, see, and I say, what the hell am I going to kill? Like in the court. What could you know? What brow, Baba do at home, you know? They would die. With that sun, you can't sleep. Like I was like about 7 o'clock. Which means them 11, 12, 2 o'clock, and then I like Damba. Then we are paying for it. That was mon kan bi amuna manu bi jejo ya de ya kan bi ayen tin mun manu bi je pa mo chewa mon kan bi ma ye bre for the government they should go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Justice. So, in simple terms, Justice says it's getting too much, right? There's no warning before the lights go off, and then you have to suffer the heat and the inconvenience without anybody telling you what's going on. Meanwhile, you have paid for this power. So he's frustrated. He says this government should leave so that he can have peace. Kwabena is at Isuchare.
Ghanaians have to rise, against this government. I mean, look at what this energy minister is saying. And they are taking Ghanaians for a ride. And I think that we need to rise and say that enough is enough. Because what is the meaning of doom? So the thing is that if the light is off, that is it. It's doom. So whatever, explanation that you are giving or whatever, that is neither here or there. And this is the person that we are rooting for to become a vice president. I'm sorry for this nation. Thank you very much.
Are the lights on in Isuchare?
Yeah, it goes off in some parts and on off. But this morning, my area there's light here.
Thank God for that. Thank you, Kwabena. Salifu calls from Koforidia. Hi, Salifu. Good morning.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
My brother, tell us.
My light went off yesterday, 4 o'clock p.m. and came 12 o'clock midnight. Kojo, if this is not, how do you call it, so what is it? What is the English word for light off? The key word for light off. This is not dumso.
They say it's dumso.
These people should be able to confess their sins. Because all what they said in 2016, this is now hunting them. They should confess their sins so that God will forgive them. From dollar rate, from economic management, from electricity, everything that they criticize is now hunting them. They should confess. They should confess. Otherwise, they will go deep to the grave with their sins.
Thank you for sharing, Salifu. Let's go to Kumasi. Hi, Ben. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
Talk to us, my brother.
I'm in doom.
Oh.
I'm hoping Saw will appear before I go to work. Otherwise, I'll go to work with a crumpled shirt. And it's better they tell us Doom Saw is back, other than using some buffalizing things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben. Ben called us from Kumasi. Maybe we have some time for a couple more. Very own Papa Ansa on the line. Papa Ansa, good morning.
Good morning, Okombo. Good morning to you all.
Yeah.
I've realized something in this country. Leaders don't respect citizens. You see, this morning, I'm on the ECG bus. Mr. Duke Mahama. If ECG wants money, you see him on Joy, City FM, all the platforms, telling us his mind that we deserve to pay more. Now, you have a problem. When they interview you, then you'll be playing around the question. Meanwhile, there's also, you have to admit the fact that you can't, since yesterday morning, the light has been off. I went to the man for work. It was off. Why are we living in such a, we are being pushed into a corner that we cannot talk? Because energy minister can come and say whatever he wants, PRU can.
Thank you, Papa. All right, let's go to Bawe. Hello, Humphrey. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
I'm okay, my brother.
We thank God. I think this government is taking us for granted. They are giving their own name to CSC. What we need is the timetable. John Mahama time, they gave him all kinds of names. They made the man so unpopular. He accepts responsibility. Meanwhile, the problem is a generational problem. He accepts responsibility that, yes, I am the leader. I am not going to give blame to anybody. I will solve the problem. He solved it. The same people with Baunia was on Joy FM say that when the president or former president John Dramani Mahama resolved the power crisis, he does not deserve any credit. Today, we are facing the same problem. They claim they also solved the problem. We are facing power challenges. Business are suffering. Children cannot sleep. I have 3 children. When there's a power outages, all of them will wake up in the night. I need to be looking after them. Sometimes around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I'm still at work, taking fun to just fund them. Give us timetable so that we can plan. They are telling us that it don't say. They need to go, with all due respect, because they are taking us for granted for so long. We are not kids. We deserve some level of respect. Thank you. Have a good morning.
Thank you, Humphrey. Thanks for calling us. You can call us to 0302 216 541 055 111 We want to know the situation with power in your area. We also want to know what you think about ECG's Leila Abubakar telling you that you are not going to get a timetable because this is not load shedding. Antia is in Odoko. Antia, long time. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Kojo?
We are managing, Antia.
The most unfortunate thing is that we have voted for these white elephant people to come and rule us. Kojo? White elephant too. They came in a Ghana party. I said, Jimmy. When you go to their CD, they have different kinds of qualifications, but they don't think. And the most painful thing is that we give them entertainment allowance. Do you think they will think for us? Kojo? Hello?
I'm here.
Kojo, do you think they will think we give them entertainment allowances? Do you think they will think for us? I'm sorry.
Antia, thank you for calling. Regards to everyone in Odoko. Let's go back to Kumasi. Here's Kojo. Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for calling.
My brother, it's pathetic. And the annoying thing is that, look, they don't give a hoot about us. They don't care. They don't care. And my problem is the media. The media brought us this far because at the end of the day, back in the days, you were asking probing questions. You were fact-checking. Now they are doing lazy journalism. They are all in bed with these guys. So at the end of the day, my brother, fact that needs to come to bear for us to hold them accountable. Nobody is doing that. Please, let's help save this nation. When it sinks, we are all in it. When it sinks, we are all in it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kojo. And Justice is in East Legon. Good morning, Justice.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right, Justice. Good to hear from you.
Yes, so Kojo, what we have is leadership by deceit. Have you said it? But Kojo, I don't want anybody to blame the ECG boss. He is under some political pressure not to say the truth, what it is. I mean, he is under pressure not to say the thing is doomed. So it's as simple as that. And nobody should blame the man for anything. Thank you, Kojo.
Thank you very much, Justice. And Nene is in Dansuman. Hi, Nene. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm okay. A long time.
Okay. So, I'll keep saying this until we, the citizens, realize that the power is now. The Ghanaian citizen, we don't realize that we must control this country. Look, the president that we voted for, that has made the appointment, can look in the citizen's eye and tell them that, look, I brought somebody here for you to vote for. They decided not to vote for him. So I've decided that I will not bring development into your area. That's the president of the country that uses our tax. A chief complains that there is a secondary school built with honest money and it's still in the bush, and my children do not have a place to go to school. So please, come and open this. If you don't come and open it, then come and the president can tell the chief that if you like, go and open it. This is the president that we voted for. So how much more do you think his appointees will do? They don't take us serious because they know this country. All we will do is that we will talk. We will not do any action for these people to realize that we give them power. If by this time we are marching up at electricity headquarters or regional headquarters, and we are marching up and we are demonstrating, and the whole country is this morning the whole country is shaking. People can sit in their office and tell this crap they are telling us. But they know that all we will do is that we will talk tomorrow, we forget about everything, we'll go and queue again and vote for them. That's what they take it for. It's a pity, this country. It's really a pity.
Thank you, Nene. Thanks for calling us. Daniel is in Tema. Good morning, Daniel.
Yeah, good morning.
Are the lights on or off?
This is our light. Do you know my air conditioner now? I don't know as to whether it's working or not because you sleep in a room before it's clear, then it stops. then it will begin again. But my issue is, if you have been put in a position, why is it that you can even not report to the masses the exact situation? You understand? If there is no light, come and tell me that, look, from 6 to 10, there wouldn't be any light. In any case, like this communication guy that you are talking of, if he's really doing his job, the MD wouldn't have been coming on air, moving from one station to another. I believe because of such character and, politically motivated. Hence, the MD will bypass him and do some communications which are even wrong. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling us, Daniel from Tema. You know the number 0302216541 05511119997. But I think, you know what, looking at the time, we might have to get on with it. We must apologize. Today we won't be able to bring you the BBC News as we normally do. But I think you understand why. This is important.
Yes, Kojo, I told you I have a lot to say, and very soon Jojo would load that sound where Vice President Dr. Bawumia in 2016 said that John Dramani Mahama doesn't deserve credit for solving Dumsor. Jojo, have you loaded the sound? Just let's play that one. Listen to Vice President Dr. Bawumia saying.
I don't think we have that yet.
I think, he says he will load it
We
shortly.
will share it, yes.
Yes, he would share that particular sound, and then you hear. Yeah. But first, our Drive Safe campaign brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Superior Quality and Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. And so avoid all distractions, keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel, be visible, drive with your lights on at night. And that's how to drive safely.
And we can learn how to say it right now, which is brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done. You say either, I say either.
It's amazing just how much women love compliments. Mami Essie Thompson was so thrilled when I told her she looked nice today that she rewarded me with a chaste little peck on the cheek. Now, I know you heard me say peck and not peg. Peck. P-E-C-K. Peck. A peck is a quick, casual kiss on the cheek. It gets its meaning from the quick, jerky movements with which birds pick at their food. A peg, on the other hand, is a pin or bolt used to secure something in place. A common type of peg is a clothes peg used to secure laundry on the drying line. So please, you have no further excuse for saying peg when you mean peck. Peck. That is how you say it right. All right, then. So listen, let's get on with it. The news review normally would have been brought to you by Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, and Enterprise Insurance at 100. Yafini promotion celebrating our legacy, securing your future. And of course, the online review follows swiftly thanks to Zenith Bank in your best interest, Goyle Good Energy, and G&J Technical Services celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana.
Now, Zenith Bank has good news for you. Zenith Bank has opened its latest branch in Techiman. Yes, we have extended our footprint and product and service offerings to Techiman and its environs. At Zenith Bank, whether you are young, old, or an SME or corporate entity, everyone can bank with us. Visit the Zenith Bank Techiman branch. This is adjacent Adom Baptist Church on the Kumasi Techiman Road. Exceptional service awaits you. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
All right, coming up on the Super Morning Show, more on this electricity situation. We're also keeping an eye on the doctors who are going on strike over accommodation and conditions of service. We will also bring you a teaser from the upcoming documentary Empty Plates. And by the way, it is heartbreaking. Listen to this.
It's unfortunate. Our food is not enough. As said and I've told you earlier, we have no food at the stores. And the master is in Accra now, fighting for food.
That's a dining hall prefect there talking about how they have no food. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That and more as we also learn, as part of our Ghana Month content, where these Accra suburbs got their names from. Odoko or Jeden. When we come back, stay with us.
We have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
What name brightens the streets, homes, and businesses of Ghana? What company has been providing world-class backup power to Ghanaians for 30 years?
G&J Technical Services.
Final answer?
Yes, G&J, final answer.
Correct.
G&J is celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. As the largest supplier of world-class generators in the country, we have been the backbone of Ghana's alternative power industry by delivering the best sales, maintenance, and after-sales solutions the nation has ever seen. We've done it for 30 years, and we promise that the future will be even brighter. Reach us in Accra on 030-268-9178 or 9179 and 020-222-2204 all the way to 2220. And in Kumasi on 020-222-236 or 020-222-2220.
I know it's not easy, and that is why I wanna tell you more about Easy. You want to build your business, count on Easy. You want to grow, we believe in you and your goals. If you need a helping hand, I know you want to progress. Financial provider, trust our process. And your payroll random kwa, yanko. I show you the way, his way. Yanko. Push you by you his way. Yanko. Everybody. Yanko. It's very progress.
Get the help you need from Easeway today to build your business in progress. Call 0302-208-222 or text business to 4993 to get started.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302-680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Coffee
coffee in your cup, and joy on the set, the Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Joy 99.7 FM.
Sorry, Hannah, who better or software.
We've been challenged for some time. Before His Excellency got into office, we faced a situation where we literally have 3 days of 1 day or half day of electricity.
Is that what you call Dumso?
That is the only Ghanaian.
That's the only Ghanaian word I know.
But we moved from Dumso, but rather. We moved from Dumso. We are at the situation called DUCC. But we also have 88.75 electricity access rate in the country. Huge country. And we are starting to feel the effect of taking electricity to almost all the nooks and crannies of the country.
Morning Show. Great news is here. Batmat is here again. XXL clearance sale. Guaranteed savings. From now till the end of April, the big sale continues. Get discounts of up to 70% off sanitary wares, light tiles, waterproofing, and all other product families. It's the year to get things done. Visit our showroom at the North Industrial Area next to the Winners Chapel, Ghana. Don't miss out. Batmat, welcome home.
Imagine this.
Your employees spend 1/3 of their lives at work. That's 13,000 days or 110,000 hours dedicated to their jobs. At Old Mutual, we don't just see the numbers, we see the faces and the dreams behind them. With our tailored group life insurance and pension plans, you can provide your employees with employee benefit schemes that gives them peace of mind for their futures and for their families. Make the choice that shows your commitment to your employees today. Call 0509 551 609 or email corporate services at oldmutual.com.gh. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
There are some classy celebrations that call for whipping out your favorite China sets. Same goes for your luxury vehicle. Just any engine oil won't do. Premium understands premium best. The new Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties is the one for your premium car. It's a fully synthetic motor oil designed using the Shell Pure Plus technology. Prevents dirt buildup with exceptional cleaning power, leaving your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than the industry standard, and gives you stronger, long-lasting engine performance. So, if you want your classic car to run smoothly like a Ferrari for years to come, use the Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties. Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Alrighty, now Toyota users, you need to get ready for a revolution. If you want your Toyota engine to function optimally, there's only one choice, the Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. Now, the Toyota Genuine Motor Oil has been rigorously tested and proven to be the best oil for your Toyota engine, specially crafted to keep your Toyota engine running smoothly and efficiently. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is available at all Toyota Ghana branches across the country. Nothing makes your engine happier than Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. For bulk purchases or distribution, please call Toyota Ghana on 0302 429 801. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with Joy FM and Joy News Drive Safe campaign on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
And great news, Batimat is here again. It's the XXL clearance sale. Guaranteed savings. All the products in the showroom are up to 70% off. From now till the end of April 2024. So, Mama V, that is 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, up to 70%.
I like the
off
70, no?
on several products. Up to 70%. So carry out your construction projects this year with complete peace of mind. Don't miss this opportunity. It's the year to get things done. Batimat is home for some of the best brands in building solutions. We're the leading distributors of Legrand electrical products like distribution boards and enclosures, switches and sockets, breakers. We also have the best waterproofing solutions and chemicals for your building project. Other products include tiles, lights, office furniture, sanitary wares, bathroom accessories. So enjoy great discounts on all these items. It's price craziness at Batimat from now till April 30, 2024. Visit our showrooms at the North Industrial Area next to Winners Chapel, Ghana, close to ECG Aveno. Call us now on 0544 314 553. Don't miss out. Batimat, welcome home.
And here's some good news for you if you're a shareholder of Societe Generale Ghana. Henceforth, subject to the necessary approval by the regulator, you will now receive your dividends paid directly to your bank or mobile money accounts. Dividend payments will no longer be made using dividend warrants. All shareholders should update their records with the registrar, NTHC Limited, with the following information: your bank details, email addresses, and mobile phone numbers, including mobile phone numbers registered funded with mobile money. For Societe Generale Ghana shareholders with a Central Securities Depository account, contact your stockbroker and update your records with bank details, also email addresses and mobile phone numbers, including mobile phone numbers registered with mobile money. Societe Generale Ghana is committed to providing you sound financial solutions always. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
Now, if you've ever tried to push a pull door, you know it doesn't work, right? The same goes out for when you put the wrong engine oil in your luxury vehicle. Kojo, introducing Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP, specially formulated with a unique Shell Pure Plus technology that actively helps lubricate and clean your engine, giving your premium car performance. And you should know this: Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP provides unsurpassed wear and sludge protection, leaves your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than the industry standard, and enhanced fuel economy. Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP is designed to be safe for the environment with a significant reduction in carbon emissions. I could go on and on about the only way to prove you know that is that the value of Shell is to be known to the world is to try it yourself. So today I am challenging you, Kojo Jansen. Try Shell Helix Ultra, the SPOW20.
Challenge accepted.
Premium rolls best with premium. Get
right.
Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP, made for premium today, well, even if you live in the Eastern region.
Shots fired.
And the road will not be constructed soon.
Yeah, a poorly maintained car engine can age faster, and that's why, of course, well, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But first, kingdomstoreonline.com is where you absolutely need to go for your amazing quality office essentials, equipment and furniture, and of course stationery. You can pay via Momo across all networks, and they will deliver for free within Accra and Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
All right, join APSA on the 15th of March at 11 a.m. That's just in 2 days for the APSA Ready to Work webinar live on Facebook and YouTube. Explore invaluable insights from our panelists on mastering money matters and navigating the path to financial success. Don't miss this opportunity to empower your future. Allow APSA Bank Ghana Limited follow APSA Bank Ghana Limited on Facebook and YouTube to join. Hashtag is APSA Ghana, hashtag Ready to Work, hashtag Financial Empowerment. Remember, it's happening on the 15th of March at 11 a.m.
And pursuant to Section 35 of Act 992, the office is undertaking inspection of companies and businesses in the Greater Accra region. In this view, company inspectors will, with their identification tags, will visit all business premises to inspect certificates of registered companies and businesses, combine register with information on directors and members, compliance status, that is filling of annual returns and amendments, and update of company and business record with current information. Now, the inspection of business or companies is to enable compliance under the Companies Act 2019, Act 992. Please be informed that failure to comply with provisions of the Companies Act will incur a fine of not less than 150 penalty units or more than 250 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than 1 year or not more than 2 years, or both. We urge all company officials and business owners to collaborate with our company inspectors for this exercise. For further inquiries, please call us on 0302 66081 or 0208 835959. Email info@orc.gov.gh. ORC, your trusted partner for business.
Now, G&J, your reliable alternative backup power solutions, and this one should listen. Provider is 30 years old. Hooray! If you don't say hooray, you may not get backup
hooray!
Power. Hooray! This is power matters we are discussing in the Republic of Ghana today.
No, we're discussing solutions.
Yes, this is a solution. So I'm telling you, you have to say the hooray again. Anyway, we wish to thank all our cherished partners and customers for being part of this journey. As we embrace the future with brighter hopes, we look forward to providing you with the best backup power services to your homes, offices, churches, and more. Now that ECG is not doing it, we are still the largest backup power supply in the country. And with our 24-hour service delivery, we are poised to give you the best brands in backup power and after-sales services. Locate G&J in Accra off the Mortuary Road to Kolebu. Call G&J on 0302 689 178 or 0302 689 179. Or also, the alternative is 020 2222 204. In Kumasi, call G&J on 020 222236 or 020 222220. These are the numbers you call to save yourself from having to go through the torture and the turmoil that comes with not having power.
And time is running out to fuel your adventure for free. Get reliable motor insurance and receive free fuel for your car. Get the cover you need now with SG Ghana's Sound Drive Insurance before 31st of March 2024 and enjoy up to 500 Ghana cedis worth of free fuel to take you places. Please don't wait until it's too late. Act fast and visit any SG Ghana branch today to buy or renew your motor insurance, ensuring you're covered and ready to hit the road. Sound Drive plan is underwritten by Allianz Insurance. Terms and conditions apply. Societe General Ghana. The future is you.
All right, well, a poorly maintained car engine can age faster, and that is why, of course, you can get the specially formulated quartz engine oil from Total Energies. And it's a breakthrough that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressures. Choosing quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz keep your engine younger for longer. All right, listen, there's a lot to be done on the show this morning, including this. The Empty Plates documentary is coming up very soon, and this is a clip from it, a rather heartbreaking clip. Listen to this dining hall prefect.
It's unfortunate our food is not enough. As said and I've told you earlier, we have no food at the stores. And the master is in Accra now, fighting for food.
Imagine.
And this is dining hall prefect, okay?
He said the master is in Accra fighting for food.
Fighting for food.
Exactly.
Imagine. And you know, it just reminds me of our time. You know, dining hall prefects, they had quite a lot of responsibility, you know, of feeding the whole population of students, and you had to be a strong-willed character. In fact, dining peace, Charlie, they were the memorable ones who, if you look at the executive team running the school.
Oh, they were the most powerful people. I mean, even though in a lot of the circumstances you had the school prefect, or in our case we call them chief officer on the high table, the dining hall prefect had everything. He was in touch with the pantry. You know that there was this dining hall prefect who today is a well-known businessman in Ghana. But I tell you, he started his business when we were in Maoli School.
As he was charging for feeding you guys.
I was going to call him this morning. I tried reaching him to tell him that I would say what he was doing when we were in secondary school. But he didn't.
He was collecting money.
So he comes. Let me tell you what he was doing. After that, I'll mention his name. He comes he was in my house. We were all in Lincoln House. He comes to the house, and now he has additional food. So he will sell. You come and pay small money, then he will give you more food. Because when you go to dining hall, those days were 12 on a table. And Charlie, the beans and things, you know, they catch the boys. So the boys will come home and with some small money, you know, they buy food from the dining hall prefect. And it was normal. He comes home when we were in the second term, you come and sell food to us. I'm talking about on Facebook, his name is Black Coffee. I have said it.
I know him.
It was.
Wait, but where
you
was
are
he
alleging
getting
the man was
extra?
engaged in corruption.
Where was he getting the extra food from? Wait, hang on.
Dining hall prefect.
Hang on.
Side hustle.
Dining hall prefects were giving, full bowl.
Dining
hall. They are giving full.
No, so he was actually giving you some of his.
Selling. He wasn't giving it.
You are trying to turn him into a philanthropist.
Now he's a businessman.
Hey.
You know he's doing very well in his business. I'm suggesting to you that he started his business when he was
a long time ago.
Assistant medicine prefect. We call them
dining
medicine
they have
prefect.
power.
Defamation.
And you see, there was a structure in the dining hall. So at every table there was a server, right? And that was a position appointed. You are the server at this table. Every day you are the one who will serve. the servers were like the dining peas minions, and we had some wild dining prefects. They would be coming, and the servers would be behind them, like forming some sort of V shape as they walk. They walk into the dining hall. They are holding their ladles, and dining peas walking in front.
With the servers.
Yes. And then they'll be departing from their formation to join the tables as the dining P himself heads to the high table at the end. Share.
You guys
power the sweet
served in school.
No,
Yes.
look, imagine my dining hall prefect when I was in Form 1. The guy was already bald.
Ew.
I am telling you, Michael Genu. So those days when you see him cry, you are even scared. You are very scared when you see him.
I always had a beard.
Imagine.
Hey, our dining
I
P
don't
had
want- are
a
you sure?
beard.
The man in Form, when I was in Form, the guy was bald. And I've mentioned his name. His mates are listening. They know. I've told you everything I say. I provide evidence. by mentioning the names.
First, it was defamation. This time around, you're also assassinating character. The things that people will do to
Somebody has to stop Winston
Yes.
before.
I want to tell them that all those whose names have been mentioned, you have a right
to recourse.
To defend yourself.
Don't come and solicit for clients here.
Please call me.
Don't come and solicit for clients
Please
here.
call me if you want your side of the story to be heard.
What side of the story, sir?
What you have done
They
to
say
even
you are
me
bored. They
on
say,
this
are you bored or you are not bored?
What side of the story
The
again?
man was bald. And you see, I'm telling you that in those days, the dining hall prefect himself, you see, we had table heads. So there's the table head. So when they serve, if anybody doesn't come to the table, what is left, unless the table head waves that and says, I don't want it, it will go to the table head.
That's right.
So when you're the table head, you also get to enjoy. But the person serving would also determine what you get. You understand? And
But
normally,
when it was the table heads who served,
Ah,
you
no,
have
no.
table head and
then
server.
and the one who serves.
Who
So table head can
propose,
actually,
Papa?
the table head can actually choose who to serve. So if the table head is kind, he can rotate. And so sometimes if it gets to
only
your
your
turn,
size of government was large.
it was very democratic. For fear that one person would cheat. Because, in those days, the fish you have to share. You share.
You have to break the sardine into two and mackerel. Yes.
Yes, you would have to share it. So if you are sharing it and Charlie, you have a server who's wicked, the table head will see and next time say, you don't serve, you serve. And then after that, Form 1s will carry these things away. So it was a very nice, but the dining hall prefects, whom we called messing prefects at the time, had a lot of power.
Oh, yes.
Because they were given full one. And they started doing business in school. Business. They were selling it. So they made a lot of money.
So listen, what are your favorite dining P stories? Share them with us. Use the hashtag JoySMS on X. We would love to read out your stories. Name your dining prefects and tell us what it is that made them memorable and famous. And, That was a dining prefect. And it was in the dining hall that letters were shared, right, during lunch. So they'll come and announce all of those who have got letters. And there was some boy who was rat racing with the dining prefect over some, holy child girl.
And
Mr.
Aye.
You sure that guy is not sitting here?
And I get, it wasn't me. My career started late. Anyway, so this guy got a letter from the girl. I think she used the same type of, those airmail, envelope things.
Okay.
She used the same type of thing to write to both of them, right? So when the thing was being shared, the dining prefect saw the handwriting, saw the airmail thing, and realized that his girl is writing to this guy.
Source the same.
He waited after the things were the letters were shared. He just got up from his big, they have thrones, right? They sit on these high chairs, thrones at the top of the room. Got down from his throne, walked halfway down the dining hall to this guy's table. Just took his bowl and overturned it. Just slammed the guy's bowl upside down right in front of him. Splash. We were having a rice and abortion that day. Abortion. Yes.
Sorry, which one is that?
Boy. Abortion is some very weird looking soup.
Is it gas oil?
It's worse than gas oil. This one we call it abortion.
Well, someone just sent me a message. Ken Krakani just sent me a message and says, "Oh, you make me miss those days in Marley Square." He was talking about the Saturday bobo. Bobo is beans, Gary and beans.
Yeah,
but that beans was such that I don't understand. It was not with red oil, but you never eat that beans and not sleep. Up to today, I just don't understand.
I don't understand what they were putting in
that
it.
beans, Saturday morning, you've worked everything. You go and eat the beans. You're probably thinking, I want to go and study. Baga, you lie. You will sleep. And if you couldn't sleep because you were in Form 1 and the seniors will be punishing you, how do you sleep? In a classroom?
When we were in Ogasco, the PTA was providing eggs for us. And we used to call them PTA eggs. Except we had this one dining prefect who called it PTA legs. And that became his name. Anyway, so call us. No, we're not opening the lines right now. You can use the hashtag JoySMS and tell us your dining prefect stories on X. We'll share them right here on the Super Morning Show. Well, your birthdays are coming up as well as sports after these.
Imagine strutting into the most anticipated wedding of the year. Only to see 7 other girls wearing your exact same outfit.
You are special and one of a kind, and that's why whether it's voice, data or SMS, you get to enjoy personalized offers tailored to your specific needs with MTN just for you. Dial *141# or select your options on the My MTN app to redeem your unique just for you package on Ghana's best mobile network. MTN.
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. High credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
All right, let's get to it. Birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner. And talking about Bank of Africa, yesterday was our very good friend's birthday. Poshanani.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can't believe we missed that.
Oh,
Portia. Wache kakra, Gary kakra, Talia kakra.
Which one is that, Talia?
Ask Portia.
But what's the English name for Talia? Because it's not spaghetti.
It's what?
It's some kind of noodles, but it's not spaghetti.
It's
not macaroni either.
Kojiansi.
Yes, Auntie.
This is GH. Every Talia is macaroni.
Or spaghetti. Whichever way you want to call it. Talia.
Oh, but
Talia.
Portia, I hope you had a blast yesterday. Our friend Portia Anani at Bank of Africa. Belated happy birthday to you, girl.
And it's happy birthday to Angela Arthur. This one coming from Yawagomashi to you. Okay, no, from actually Rocket One. Is from Rocket One. And so Angela is the wife of Ave Kluje. So happy birthday to you, Angela. Who else is celebrating the birthday today?
Well, I have this one. It's a belated birthday wish to Nana Benyin Kwamena Harden, who turned 8 well, it says belated, so I'm guessing turned 8 yesterday. Attends Ancilla International School in Hacho. And this one is from your family, Rabna, Mamisika, Nanaba, Mummy, and your father, Nana Harden.
Today is the birthday of Richard Mensah. He's listening to us live from London as we speak right now. Every morning, Richard is tuned in. Richard stays 100% connected to Joy FM right from London.
Fantastic. We've got to give him a big care, right?
Yes.
So it is a
K. Right then. Shall we get on with
say
it?
a special good morning to the Member of Parliament for Dwaboso and the ranking member on health committee in Parliament. That's Kwabena Minta Akando. Over the last 2 weeks or so, he's also a rice farmer. He brought me his rice, Pectra rice.
That's nice.
Oh, it's very delicious.
Wait, he brought you rice?
Yes, Pectra
Mama
rice. Mama B is trying to say that
original. No, that this is no different from the friends and family issue. That
I'm just clarifying.
We had raised against her. So it's only fair that she increased the
points out.
Yeah,
not that she wants rice.
No.
Okay. Let it go on record
Yes.
that he brought Winston rice.
Yes,
Only Winston.
Yes,
Why is that record important?
But
in case
you
as a fellow farmer.
Right now, food disclosure.
Samuel Dabi says food disclosure.
I have actually said that. My very good friend Kwabena Minta Akando, right from the University of Cape Coast.
Now you have moved to very good friends.
So I don't have a problem. I have said it.
The emphasis is mine.
Says now you must also disclose.
Exactly. So Mama B,
disclose what? Disclose what?
Declare your gifts.
Is it the GRA's rep here?
Well, let me. This one says, wishing my wife Malwine Akpene Krakani a happy 19th marriage anniversary from Ken Krakani to the wife.
That's nice.
Okay, Ken, next time add something sweet. Add something sweet.
One lyric.
You're saying he should be romantic.
Those are your words.
Words. Be romantic in words.
Happy birthday to Lydia Akushika Lawe, Awal Benishak, Eugene Obeng Mafo, Rashid Kawawa Dangang, Benjamin Sechere Owusu, Rejoice Dushi, Jacob Opoku, Kujo Yamwa, Mami Ekwia, and Eric Jade. All right, so shall we get to it? The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank,
here for good.
DSTV, it's your moment. Twisco Energy Food Drink, Twisco, power your dream. And Bet Power.
And at MTN, we believe everyone deserves the benefit of a modern, connected life. There's belief that our commitment to championing Ghana's progress drive, our commitment to positive change in the lives of individuals and communities. Our independence campaign is not only a celebration of Ghana's past achievements, but also a rallying cry towards a brighter and more progressive future. By connecting with the aspirations and dreams of the Ghanaian people, we hope to inspire a sense of unity, purpose, and optimism as we collectively chart a course towards prosperity. Join us as we embark on this remarkable journey of celebration and progress, honor Ghana's rich heritage, and pave the way for a future filled with endless possibilities, in knowing that in spite of our challenges, still Ghana go be. Happy 67th Independence Day. Hashtag still
Ghana go be.
Now, hello Ghana, there is an exciting new chocolate beverage out there on the market, and Mamavi can testify because she's been drinking it every day. From the producers of Cowbell, permit me to introduce you to Twisco, a chocolate food drink enriched with Enafort. And Enafort is a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. Twisco is available in 20-gram and also can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 cedi 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty content into a mix with 180 milliliter of previously boiled water, add milk and stir. And now it's ready. Now you prepare it.
Yeah.
It's faster than the usual one that I say.
Thing is, you can use hot water, right?
Yeah.
So, or you can use, like they recommend previously,
Yeah.
boiled water. I go with the hot water.
Start your day with a cup of the great tasting Twisco chocolate drink. This advert is FDA approved.
Yes, man. And I need you to imagine right now. Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. We're not just offering loans, we're offering the keys to your solar powered kingdom. So say goodbye to high electricity bills or doomso or doom CSA or whatever it is they call it, and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny, which you must, and switch to solar today, please call Standard Chartered on any of these phone lines: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 and 0244-674-154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good, and here for good is Fentio. Oh, Achu.
Sneaked in on me. I had to use
sorry.
Doomsaw and Doom CSA in the same sentence.
And depending on the government in power, it is either Doomsaw or Doom CSA.
So
but bottom line, it is still load shedding.
Yeah, we're seeing the nomenclature for Doomsaw evolving right before our eyes.
Yeah, man. How you doing though?
I'm great. Been spending a lot of time at the beach, courtesy the African Games.
Okay.
Yeah, perks of the job. Enjoying some beautiful.
So it's sort of like free gates to all, right?
Yes.
Yes. So are people showing
the
up?
patronage is good.
Nice.
We're seeing the team also do well. That's the most important.
Okay.
We've got the team playing the quarterfinal stage later today. The men's team taking on their opponents at 9 a.m. At 10 a.m. I beg your pardon. At the same time, the women's team will be in action. But let's move the conversation on and begin with Arsenal, who were in action last night.
That's it. Extra time has been and gone. It's Declan Rice. The pressure's really on Porto if he puts this away. Oh, and he has! That's a super penalty. 4-2 Arsenal, and this is the fourth Porto penalty. And it's saved by David Raya. Big save, big smile. Arsenal are through to the quarter-final.
Also in this bulletin.
Chance for Ghana, Sulemana. Here is Issa, and Issa scores the second for Ghana. Just 3 minutes into the second half. It is Abdul Aziz Issa who puts his name on the score sheet.
Black Satellites secure emphatic win over the Gambia to keep African hoop medal hopes alive. All this and more coming up in the Sports Center. But first, Abeku Jackson won Ghana's 5th medal of the African Games after picking up bronze in the men's 100-meter butterfly final reswim yesterday at the Boteman Sports Complex. Tuesday's race was a reswim of the final that originally happened on Monday due to a false start. Abeku actually won that reswim but didn't get gold. Here's an explainer by Joy Sports, Daniel Cranting, who was at the event.
There was a re-swim earlier this morning after yesterday's race had a slight mishap. Now what happened yesterday was that 2 swimmers did not hear the starting bell, and that meant that they did not take part in yesterday's race. However, the officials failed to end the race after there was a mishap with the start, so that means that the rest of the guys who entered the water finished the race. So after that, they were given the option of keeping their times from yesterday or partaking in the re-swim. Abeku Jackson decided to partake in the re-swim, and he won that re-swim, but unfortunately his time could not better that of Egypt's Nasser Abdallah and South Africa's Jardine Eaton.
Speaking after the race, Abeku Jackson said he was thrilled to have won his 2nd medal of the competition.
For me, I'm excited for Team Ghana in swimming. I'm excited for all the athletes in swimming because I got to train with them a week or 2 before the competition, and I know for sure every athlete here is training and giving their best. I know the sacrifices that every athlete, even without being in swimming, whether it's weightlifting, whether it's boxing, whether it's football. I know the sacrifices each athlete has to go through, and the discipline and the training and the toughness that comes with it, as long as and also the pressure. And I would like to say that every athlete in Ghana, I'm proud, be it what the result is, because I know how much effort he puts into it, and I'm just happy to be here to participate.
Well, when the medals flow, expect the Ghanaian officials to be there for the photo ops, and the sports minister was right on cue. He has urged other athletes to emulate Abeku and win more medals.
I'm looking forward to more medals, not only in swimming, in all the other competitions, and that's why we gave them more opportunity, especially for camping period. And I'm super excited that Abeku is giving us medals, and we are expecting more athletes to put in more effort to get us medals.
Speaking of which, Ghana has won 9 more from mixed martial arts, 1 gold, 3 silvers and 5 bronze, but they won't count as part of Ghana's overall medals because mixed martial arts, as you know, is a demonstration sport. Elsewhere, Ghana men and women's beach volleyball teams have qualified to the quarters of the African Games. The men's team qualified after beating Algeria by the odd set in 3 yesterday to book a ticket, and after the draw, the men's team have now been paired against Morocco, whilst the female team will also take on Mozambique. Both sets of matches will take place at 10 a.m. One interesting feature about Ghana's men's beach volleyball team is the retired Seydou Ajinaku, who's been called out of retirement to compete for Ghana. He has had to come out of retirement and has been speaking about the experience of competing again.
I left the international scene for the young ones to also catch up. But this time around, the scheduling of the games, beach and indoor, too close to each other. So most of the beach players who are injured, some are also working for their security services. They don't get time. So the association were in a equal position, and they took a decision to ask me, how is my health? And I said, give me like 2 weeks, and there was no alternative.
Well, in the other quarterfinal pairings, Kenya, Africa's #1 ranked team and also 21st in the world, will take on South Africa. That's actually the first of today's quarterfinal matches at 9 a.m. at the Laboma beach. Also happening today, Senegal will take on Sierra Leone at 9 a.m. That's the other match that will kick off at the same time. And then at 10 a.m., Ghana will take on Morocco. Mozambique will play Botswana to wrap up the quarterfinal fixtures. In the women's pool, we've already told you that the female team will take on Mozambique today. Also happening, we have Congo taking on Nigeria, Egypt will face Kenya, and Morocco will play Rwanda to wrap up the quarterfinal fixtures as far as the beach volleyball competition is concerned. Elsewhere, Tunisia were the biggest winners from yesterday's events after picking 16 medals and moving from 7th to 5th with 43 medals overall. Egypt is still top with 94 medals after adding 10 more to their tally yesterday. Football next, and Ghana's Black Satellites beat the Gambia by 3-1 at the Accra Sports Stadium last night to enhance their semi-final chances. Winning their second Group A game means the Black Satellites maintain their place at the top with 4 points, needing to avoid a defeat against Benin on Saturday to reach the semis of the men's football competition. Here's head coach Desmond Ofei.
We have to congratulate them once again. The boys have been working really, really hard. We've been pushing them really, really hard. We know their levels. We know what they can bring. And that's what they did today. And I told them if the boys are courageous, if they show hunger, I'm sure every opponent will have a difficult day against us. And we are very happy. We are very happy with their performance. Very happy for them because they deserve it, because they've been working really hard.
Meanwhile, Benin and Congo played out a goalless draw in the other Group A game. Elsewhere in Cape Coast, Ghana's Black Princesses secured early semi-final qualification after coming from behind to beat Tanzania by 2-1 in their second group game. Joy Sports' Lawrence Beatty was there and has the summary.
At the end of 90 minutes, it's a 2-1 victory for the Black Princesses, which means they advance into the semi-finals of the ongoing African Games women's football event. Goals from Mukarama Abdullahi and then Tracy Chum were enough for Yusuf Basigi side, who overcame a first half scare to win their second group game. Now the win means that Ghana has 6 points from 2 games in the group stage and will be looking forward to their next group game against Uganda on Friday.
Meanwhile, head coach Yusuf Basigi is confident the team will get better as the tournament progresses.
We are on course. You may see the team not being stable. We have a little bit challenges, but we are managing, and I know we'll find our rhythm. That is why in the first half you see that we are a bit shaky, because when you don't have the complement of the team and then you keep changing, this is how you find it. But as and when we progress, then you will see that they are also coming up. Yes, mission is still on course.
Earlier, Uganda beat Ethiopia by 2-0 in the other Group A game in the women's football competition. In inter-club competitions, Ghana's Dreams FC will face Stade Malien of Mali in the quarter-final stage of the CAF Confederation Cup after yesterday's draw. Should Dreams prevail over the Malian side, they will come up against one of Future FC or Zamalek, both Egyptian clubs in the semi-final stage. There are Ghana Premier League Week 21 fixtures happening today. Meanwhile, Brecum Chelsea are in action. They take on Ediana Stars in a clash of two former champions. Great Olympics are at home to Kerala United. Summertex 96 will play in Swatreman FC. Kumasi Asante Kotoko at home to Accra Lions. Now to the UEFA Champions League. And there was some round of 16 action last night.
That's it. Extra time has been and gone. It's Declan Rice. The pressure's really on Porto if he puts this away. Oh, and he has! That's a super penalty. 4-2 Arsenal, and this is the fourth Porto penalty. And it's saved by David Raya. Big save, big smile. Arsenal are through to the quarter-final.
Yes, they are through to the quarterfinal stage, and that's the first time they've done that in 14 years after beating FC Porto by 4-2 in a penalty shootout following a night of tension at the Arsenal Stadium. The Gunners went into the second leg 1-0 down, but drew level when Leandro Trossard put them ahead on the night 4 minutes before the interval. There were no further goals after extra time, and the game had to be decided on penalties, with Arsenal winning 4-2. Here's Arsenal hero David Raya, who saved 2 penalties.
I feel amazing, having this crowd behind us is incredible to play in the Champions League and this stadium and going through the quarterfinals after that many years, so it's amazing. We've been practicing since the start of the season, to be fair. Wow. We have to, even in the Premier League you can decide in a penalty, and in moments like this you have to be ready when you are asked to do it. So I think all the hard work that we've been working in the training, it paid off.
David Raya, the Arsenal goalkeeper, speaking after that brilliance at the Arsenal Stadium, as it is called, on Champions League night. Elsewhere in Spain, Barcelona reached the quarters for the first time in 4 years with an entertaining 3-1 victory over Napoli to progress 4-2 on aggregate. And that's all from the Joy Sports Centre this morning. Back to you, Mama V.
All right, thanks a lot, Victor Achutamaklo, for sports. There's plenty of sports on myjoyonline.com. Please visit myjoyonline.com/sports and learn about other sports stories on our website. It's 51 minutes after 7. This is the Super Morning Show. It's a Wednesday midweek. And please keep sending us your messages. Send WhatsApp to 055-1111-997. Post on X with the hashtag JoySMS. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank and, of course, Provident Insurance. And every day people face different emergencies. Police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency. Hopefully you don't face any of these emergencies, but if you have a money emergency, there's a quick solution, and that's in *770#. It's the EcoBank Money Emergency number, and it gives you instant access to loans. You can do fund transfers as well on *770#. You can pay your utility bills, pay for airtime, and buy data. So much more you can do with *770# even without data. So there's no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. Remember, EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial *770# now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. And here's one from Provident Insurance. Provident Insurance says you can get your vehicle insured anywhere, anytime with Providence Insurance's Obaya on WhatsApp. Obaya works around the clock, so you don't have to worry about closing times. So you can buy, renew, and file claims for your vehicle. Bebia. All you have to do really is chat Obaya on 0242 426 396. That's 0242 426 396. And Obaya will gladly help you. It's quick, convenient, reliable, and saves you time so you can do more in your day. Chat Obaya and get your vehicle insured now on Provident Insurance. Text say Obaya Bebia. And remember, with Provident, man, you're covered.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Today, we are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way, a better Africa.
Hello? Fair driver, are you sending the sales?
Boss, medicana kopim.
Hey, what the car to me so?
Boss, you no renew the insurance.
Charlie, I didn't have time. I had to go to the farm.
You can insure on the farm.
And I had to go to the market too.
You could have insured in the market.
I had to cook supper for my wife.
Boss, you could have insured in the market.
But how?
By texting or buyer on 0242 426 396 to help insure with Provident Insurance on WhatsApp from anywhere.
Annie,
bebia. With Obaya, now you can insure your car anywhere, anytime. On WhatsApp, text Obaya on 0242 426 396 today. With Provident, man,
you are covered.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Four minutes to the top of the hour. 8 at 8 will bring you the Joy Business Minutes. Brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator expert, and Wyca Capital together towards tomorrow. But on the Super Morning Show today, we're discussing this.
So when it comes to electricity, we've been challenged for some time. Before His Excellency got into office, we faced a situation where we literally have 3 days of 1 day or half day of electricity.
Is that what you call Dumso?
That is the only Ghanaian.
That's the only Ghanaian word I know.
But we moved from Dumso, brother. We moved from Dumso. We are at the situation called DumCC. But we also have 88.75 electricity access rate in the country. Huge country. And we are starting to feel the effect of taking electricity to almost all the nooks and crannies of the country.
Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, that's the Energy Minister, insisting that what we're experiencing, which is widespread, by the way, and very consistent, we can see a clear pattern. He insists that it is DumCC. Whatever it is, we know that they are shedding some load and is affecting us. Let's check out some messages that we've received. Dr. Korn says Kaswa through Bujuburum to Akoti and beyond goes off every day after 8 a.m., usually after food for thoughts, for up to 12 hours sometimes. When they are ready, they do it at night till daybreak. Such a mess of a government. Hashtag Joy SMS. And this one says, please allow them to give Dumso whatever name they wish. They will be voted out regardless unless they steal votes. How disrespectful. That's Nana Spintex wrote, sending that message. And this one says, just now, as you're discussing this topic, I received my punishment light off. I'm at Kote de Drakonieke in USD. So this is coming in from Kumasi. And this one says, I've started structuring my life, or my household depends on electricity for water as well, not light alone. The worst is the unstable voltage. 1 minute it's high, the next minute it's low. At times you pray it goes off to save your gadgets. This is worse than doom. So that's Ajua in Ashoman reaching out as well. Here's one says, I'm reporting live from Comet Estate, Kwabinya. My lights went out on Monday evening and got restored yesterday after 4 p.m. only to go off again. And as of now, we still do not have light. And to think I have to deal with a baby through these 2 nights and still go to work in the morning. Even if the lights are out to make way for maintenance or fixing